Hello all and welcome back. Thank you once again for the love and support on the most recent video. I really appreciate all the feedback from you guys. That being said, I did mention in the comments of that video and in previous videos, if you guys wanted a tutorial on how to purchase some Calaxy tokens, then I would show you how to do it. Obviously, Calaxy being an open social marketplace for creators by creators built on top of Hedera Hashgraph. So this video, I'm going to run through what Calaxy is, what it's trying to facilitate and do, and then I'll also be showing you guys how to purchase some of those Calaxy tokens and then send them to your Hashpack wallet. First things first, let's quickly run through what Calaxy is. So I'm over on their website. They do have a white paper, which I will share a page out of, but I do urge you guys all to read the white paper before you make any judgments or decisions regarding purchasing these Calaxy tokens. So, as I previously stated, the idea being this is an open social marketplace for creators by creators. The idea being is if you want to virtually meet and hang out with your favorite athletes, actors, musicians, stars, and creators, you can do so with live video calls via the app that they are building. You've also got direct message features. So if you ever wanted to say congratulations to a particular sports player or get a special workout routine from a favorite trainer, you can do so with direct messages and chats. And then there's also voting features on big decisions. So from what shoes to wear on the court in tonight's big game to what song they write next, have your say by voting on decisions posted by creators. They've other things as well they're trying to provide, such as drop-in audio jams, club exclusive stuff, so fan clubs to unlock unlimited access to exclusive perks and content produced by your favorite creators. So the idea being, as previously mentioned, you can direct message them, view additional content, etc. They are in beta access at the moment, and you can request a beta key, I believe, if you are someone, I guess, fairly high profile. The idea being here is you find creators you love, you buy those creator tokens, and then you unlock access to special perks. So this is similar to maybe the YouTube memberships or things like Patreon services. However, obviously this is running on a DLT. This is built on top of Hedera Hashgraph, and it's fully decentralized, leveraging Hashgraph technology. The other side of this as well is that obviously the Calaxy token is what underpins a majority of the transactions on this piece of technology or this application. The idea being here, on Calaxy, creators of all types can offer more direct and intimate experiences to their fans through a suite of familiar and new features that everyone will come to know and love. By using cutting-edge blockchain technology, Calaxy's in-app experience will be both secure and seamless, putting the modern fan at the center of all action. Our sights are set on a decentralized future where creators will be able to foster, empower, and incentivize their communities via custom creator tokens, while simultaneously reaping the benefits of the first fully integrated creator economy. 𝗟𝗜𝗡𝗦𝗧𝗔𝗠𝗏. Several different news things here and some different FAQs, which I'd quickly run through as it answers some very popular questions. So obviously, why did they choose to build Calaxy on Hedera? Unique solution in the blockchain industry that enables high throughput transactions with near real-time latency, which is of course incredibly important if you're interacting with these creators, alongside an industry-leading enterprise governance model. Hashgraph's unmatched throughput will allow us to scale to millions of users seamlessly. Obviously, that is their end goal. Do I need to know anything about cryptocurrency to use Calaxy? No, not really. It should be similar to using any other popular social media applications. Just make sure that you hang on to your seed phrase, similar to a password, by having them written down or stored in a secure location, since that is what enables you to access your tokens. Does Clxy hold or have any access to my tokens? Nope. So Clxy is a non-custodial application, similar to wallets like Hashpack. Can I, as a creator, continue to use and operate other platforms such as Cameo, Patreon, OnlyFans, or any other social media network? Yes, you as the creator are able to continue using your other social media accounts and channels. We just think you'll find Calaxy will be able to serve all of your social media and engagement needs in one place. So there they've obviously listed some competitors they're effectively trying to take market share away from by fully decentralizing this within the DLT space. Are there any upfront costs to me as a creator when I join Calaxy? Nope, there are virtually no costs to you as a creator to join Calaxy. We are a platform designed for creators by creators and have aligned our success with creators. We don't get paid unless you get paid. Additionally, we charge materially lower fees than other platforms. So what is the fan club? The fan club is a subscription service that creators will offer to their fans for ongoing access to exclusive content and perks. Just like all other perks, the creator will have to have complete autonomy over what they charge or how many tokens are required to gain access to their fan club. So if my understanding here is, for example, I can set up a fan club, create some kind of token, the Dan token, and you guys will be effectively be able to pick up those tokens from me to access different levels of content that I provide via this platform. Of course, that's an example. Like I said, it will soon be coming to the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Calaxy clearly has a extreme level of polish to the website, and hopefully we see that replicated in the app. Fairly bullish on this as a social media platform, and it has huge potential in the space to take over, particularly as well because it is built on top of Hedera, and that high throughput is definitely possible as it's one of the key selling points. Just wanted to touch on this page 7 of their white paper. I urge you to read all of this as it gives lots of good information, just to give you a bit of an understanding of how the Calaxy token is working here, and they're effectively using it as a processing fee. So we can see here, to confirm this purchase to Virtual Lessons with Spencer, there is a processing fee bound in Calaxy, and then you can see his own personal token fee, SGD 26. But the Calaxy fee here is 0.6 Calaxy, and the fee is broken down, split equally in this example of thirds. So 0.2 Calaxy goes back to the foundation, 0.2 goes to community, and 0.2 goes to the governing council, or the council in this case. So that's kind of how the fee structure works and why the Calaxy tokens are necessary. They effectively help to facilitate the transactions inside this application. Cool. So hopefully that's giving you guys some information about Calaxy. Like I said, I will leave this white paper and their website link down in the description, and you guys should read this and do a little bit more research of your own. They're obviously very active on social media as well. Been various tweets back and forth between them, the HBAR Foundation, and the Hedera network Twitter accounts. That being said, I'm going to show you guys how to purchase some of these Calaxy tokens and then send them across to your Hashpack wallet. Now, the only place at the moment the Calaxy token is actually listed is over on the Bitrue exchange. If any of you guys have a Binance account, this should look fairly familiar to you. It clearly has taken a lot of inspiration from the Binance trading platform. You will have to set up an account on Bitrue. I have noticed that you do not currently need to do KYC or know your customer, you know, those identity checks effectively, because you have a 2 Bitcoin daily withdrawal limit. I'm presuming majority of you will not be surpassing the 2 Bitcoin daily limit. Therefore, you won't have to do any sort of KYC. And the setup process is actually very simple. That being said, you will obviously need an email address to set up an account. You will also need a phone with some kind of authentication app like Google Authenticate or Authy. This should all be very familiar to you guys that have used other centralized exchanges like Binance. I'm obviously not going to walk through the setup process in this video as it's going to differ from person to person. However, I urge you to do that, pause the video, and then come back when you're there. The other thing you're obviously going to need is some kind of funds to send to this platform. So how I'm going to do it in this video is I presume a lot of you are going to have some kind of HBAR wallet with a HBAR balance. So I'll be using Hashpack. I'm going to send some HBAR from my Hashpack wallet across to my Bitrue wallet, or my Bitrue exchange account effectively. We're then going to convert that HBAR into USDT because the pairing is Calaxy to USDT. We will use that USDT to purchase Calaxy tokens. Once we have the Calaxy tokens, we're going to send those back across to our Hashpack wallet, so it's in a full non-custodial wallet and can be leveraged on the DEXs when they drop in the coming weeks. So first things first, let's get the Calaxy token associated in our Hashpack wallet. So I'm just going to quickly bring that up for you guys. Okay, so I've got my my Hashpack wallet currently open on screen, you can see here. And obviously I've run through this process previously just to make sure there were no sort of bugs or any surprises. You will need to go ahead and associate this following token ID. I will leave this obviously linked down in the description. However, it is 0.0.859814. And to associate a token, you come up to the top of Hashpack, click on Add Token. You're going to punch in the token ID. So I'm just going to paste it in here. You're going to let this run through, and it's obviously not popping up for me because I've already associated it. Something will come up on screen here telling you that it's the Calaxy token. And you've got the correct ID, and you're going to press Associate Token. Now, you need to make sure you've got some HBAR within your wallet to associate the token. A standard Hedera gas fee will apply for that token association. Cool, so now we've got the Calaxy token associated, and we've got some HBAR available in our wallet. So we need to send some of this HBAR across to the Bitrue exchange so that we can buy those Calaxy tokens. So let's head over to Bitrue. Over on Bitrue, we're going to come up to the top here to Assets and click on My Assets. Inside here, we're going to click on Deposit. And here we're going to click on Coin, and you're just going to punch in HBAR. So select HBAR here. The network, of course, is only HBAR. And it's talking here, please input both tag and address to make sure you can deposit your HBAR into Bitrue. So I'm going to click here. I'm aware if I do not input my tag, this could cause my token to get lost. I'm going to click continue, and it's going to pop up here showing me my HBAR tag as well as my HBAR deposit address. Now, effectively, the HBAR tag is the memo for the transaction we're going to do. And obviously the deposit address is the wallet that we're going to be sending to. So we're going to come back over to Hashpack. We're going to click on transfer, and we're going to click send to a new address. And that is where you're going to put in your HBAR deposit address into here. Now I've saved this as an address book. So I'm going to go into my address book, and I can see my Bitrue wallet here. So you can see my HBAR deposit address is 0.0285576. Obviously yours is going to be different. And you can see that here, send to 0.0285576. My asset I'm going to be sending is, of course, HBAR. I'm going to type in my amount. So I'm going to send, let's just run with 500 HBAR for this. I would urge you guys, again, to do a small amount. Maybe try sending 2 HBAR. That is what I did in my deposit history. You probably can see at the bottom of the screen there, just to make sure you've got this right. You don't want to be sending large amounts of HBAR to an address that you haven't confirmed yet to ensure the process is smooth. Now, importantly, at the bottom here, you can see the memo field has been populated, and that is that HBAR tag that you will see on your guys' screens. So again, yours will be different, so make sure you use your number. Literally hit copy and paste in your memo into the bottom here, so we can see my memo matches what it says on Bitrue. I'm going to click next, and we're going to confirm the details here. So sending to my deposit address 285576, which is my Bitrue wallet or Bitrue exchange account, whatever you want to call it. The amount I'm sending, how much it's going to cost me in network fees, and my memo matches that precisely. If you don't put the memo in, you will lose your HBAR because it effectively goes to an aggregated pool, and Bitrue uses the memo to distribute those to the correct wallets on their accounts or the correct exchange accounts. It's the exact same process for Binance. I'm going to click send, and we'll wait for this to process. Okay, done. So that's been sent. We should see it appear in my assets when I come back onto this page. So we're just going to wait a second for it to show up in my assets. Might take a couple of minutes because obviously it has to go through the Bitrue exchange and be allocated to your wallet. I'll come back once this has been done. Okay, that literally only took sort of 10 seconds or so actually, so that was fairly quick. May take a little bit longer, just be patient with it. As long as you fill out the details and you've done a small test transaction first, I'm sure they will come across. So we can see now I've got those 500 HBARs that I sent across with a USDT value of $65. Now, one thing I must say, most exchanges have a $10 limit for routing transactions through their exchange. So make sure if you are actually purchasing some Calaxy tokens, you're dealing with balances larger than $10. Of course, you can still do that small test transaction, but just make sure that your overall balance is greater than $10 so that you can actually purchase some Calaxy tokens. You'll see why if you try less than 10. Now I've got my HBAR, I need to change this into USDT on the platform. So we're going to go to the exchange section of Bitrue, and we're going to start typing in HBAR. So if I punch in if I punch in HBAR, we can see the HBAR USDT pairing. So we're going to click on here, and we're effectively going to sell our HBARs for USDT. So I'm just going to drag this slider all the way to the right to 100%, and we can see the USDT value there, how much HBAR and the price it's going to sell at. Now, what you can do is you can click on one of the sort of red numbers in this order book. So this is the sell side of the order book to populate the amount here. Alternatively, you can type it in. So I'm going to do that again. I'm just going to slide that up to 100, and I'm going to click on sell HBAR. That's going to say submitted successfully, and you can see my limit order has appeared in the bottom here, and it will start getting filled as this order book moves backwards and forwards. Now, sometimes this can take a long time to fill depending on the volume on the platform. I'm not sure how much volume Bitrue has, for example, in comparison to Binance. However, what you can go ahead and do is a market order, which will place the order immediately. However, it will give you a warning, because what can happen is you'll get substantially different amounts back compared to a limit order. So what I would say is probably stick to limit orders. It may take a little while to fill. However, you'll be guaranteed to get the sort of price and amount that you expect. So I expect here from this transaction or exchange, this trade, I'm going to receive 65.05 USDT. If you do that through a market order, you may not receive 65 USDT, because it will spread it out across the order book and fill in order. I'm just going to quickly wait for this transaction to process, and then I'll come back. Okay, that was unfortunately taking forever. So I'm just going to go and show you guys how to do a market order, and we'll see what happens. So like I said, I wouldn't recommend typically doing this at a market price, because we don't know how much we're going to get. I should get around $65 USDT. Let's see. So sell HBAR, clicked on market order, submitted successfully. And obviously that's then transferred it straight into USDT. So if I go into my 24-hour order history, we can see here, I did this previously. I did a market order because the volume is so low on here. HBAR USDT, and I did actually receive slightly less than 65 USDT. That's fine in this case. It's not massive. Cool. So now we've got our USDT. We need to buy some Calaxy tokens. So if we literally start typing in Clxy for the Calaxy token, we can see the pairing here, Clxy/USDT. Now we've got our USDT, we can effectively go ahead and purchase some Calaxy tokens. So I'm literally going to drag that slider all the way to the right in the buy zone. Again, you can do a market buy or you can do a limit buy. I'll try a limit buy again. This time, obviously going to click in the sort of green zone over here, see if I can do that market buy. So drag that up to 100%, and I'm going to purchase 111 Calaxy tokens. So let's buy Calaxy and see what happens. Again, if I flick back to open orders, we can see my open order sat there. The reason it's 66 USDT now, I had some USDT left over in my wallet on here on my exchange account. Again, I'm going to pause this and I'll come back once that's processed. Okay, again, I went ahead and just placed a market order because it was taking absolutely ages for some reason. And you can see what I mean here. It only managed to fill 101 of my Calaxy order. So I was trying to purchase 111, and instead I spent 60 USDT and I only picked up 100. So that should mean I've got some spare USDT left over. However, what you'll see, so you can see here, I've got 5.6 USDT available. If I now try and use this to submit a purchase order again, it's going to pop up and tell me my total value must be at least 10 USDT. Hence why I said to you guys, make sure you're buying and sort of selling with more than 10 USDT. The platform won't allow it otherwise. Anyway, I've now got my Calaxy tokens. Let's get those sent back across to Hashpack. So we go to assets, my assets. We're going to go into the spot wallet. And we can see here I've got my Calaxy tokens, and that leftover USDT. I can't really do much with that. I'll just sort of leave it on here in case I want to purchase more Calaxy. Alternatively, obviously you could add some more USDT, buy HBAR and send it back. Anyway, Calaxy, let's withdraw. Okay, now see, this process is really straightforward because we don't need a memo anymore. We just need to withdraw it straight to our wallet address. So Calaxy tokens, again, there's only one network, which is fantastic. That's HBAR. And then we've got our Calaxy withdrawal address. So open up your Hashpack, and right up in the top left will be your wallet address. So you're going to click that, and I'm just going to paste it straight into here. So I've got my address. I don't need a tag, so I'm just going to click no tag. For Calaxy here, I'm just going to click on max. So I'm going to withdraw the maximum. And something else interesting here for Calaxy is it does ask you to set up some kind of PIN code. So you guys are going to need to go ahead and set up a PIN code so you can withdraw and then punch that PIN code in. So I've just put a PIN code in that I set earlier on the platform. Just a security measure. Withdraw, and it's going to come up with the other things like I mentioned. I need to send an email to my a verification email to my email address to get a code, and also I need to use my Google authentication to get a code as well, just to make sure this is an authorized withdrawal. I want to quickly fill those out and come right back. I've got my codes in, just clicking on confirm. My Google verification code has expired apparently, so you need to be quick in this process just to make sure that the codes are valid. So I'm just going to punch in a new one from my app. Let's try that. Cool. There you go. You've submitted your withdrawal request. This process will be completed within 20 to 40 minutes. And again, we can see where I've withdrawn to. The fee it charged me, so it charged me 2 Calaxy, which is roughly nearly $1 to withdraw from this exchange. So again, make sure you're not doing sort of small amounts. That being said, we can see my Calaxy tokens are currently 21. I'm just going to try refreshing to see if it's processed. It was pretty quick last time. Okay, no, so I'll come back in a minute once this is done. Hopefully it takes less than 20 minutes. Okay, so it looks like they're actually going to take the full 20 to 40 minutes. We can see here on my withdrawal history, the transaction I processed earlier today just to ensure that it was working correctly. Exact same process, transaction ID, and that was successful. This withdrawal is clearly under review. They will take the full 20 to 40 minutes. And this will obviously then reflect in your Hashpack wallet, obviously making sure that you followed all the steps correctly. There you go, guys. That is how you purchase some of those Calaxy tokens on Bitrue and send them across to your Hashpack wallet. And then obviously these tokens will be supported by the DEXs in the future. So that will be fantastic. You better buy, trade, and sell via those DEXs like SourceSwap, Hedera Starter, Tangent Finance, etc. HSuite. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and drop a comment. I do enjoy interacting with you guys. That being said, please make sure you're subscribed. Almost at the 2,000 subscriber mark, potentially even hit that by the time I've released this video. Also, make sure you're following me over on Twitter. Tons of great information that I release on the regular over there as well. That being said, cheers for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.